Hello everyone, I'm Jason.
Hi, I'm Ice.
Welcome to Go Pure Lifestyle TV.
Jason, past few months working from home have been facing the computer more. Now my eyes is so tired. Any idea to help?
No problem. We'll introduce a professional to solve your problem. So let us welcome Ken.
Hi everybody,
Hello,
my name
Ken.
is Ken. And thanks for having me
Hello.
today.
Hello Ken, please introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Ken. I'm an optometrist. I run my company, it's called Eyesight.sg. It's a primary eye care clinic and I've been running it for about 9 years already.
How can we better our vision nowadays as we are facing the handphone, computers, and a lot of digital media?
Hi, I think that's a great question because I think a lot of people are working from home and there's also home-based learning for the students, right? There are a lot of phone usage. So I think this question is also quite a question that a lot of people do ask me as well. I think the first thing I normally ask them to do is to turn on the blue light filter on their phone, right? So the screen becomes more warm. I think it's great. This will cut off the harmful blue light, the artificial blue light coming from the handphone and the digital device. So I think that's one of the advice that I'll quickly tell people. And I think the second one is really to take more breaks, more visual breaks. So everybody work from home, they are always on their screen and they keep staring at their screen, then their muscles have to work very, very hard, right? So I think taking that micro break, I call it the 20-20-20 formula. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet for 20 seconds. The micro break can really help. And I think the third one easily is like eye drops. Use the preservative-free eye drops. Some people buy the bottle ones, then they put in the fridge. All that. Don't do that. 60 days for the bottle ones must throw away. But the best is the one-time use. You need those eye drops, right? Use it one time, no preservative. Use it as many times as you want throughout the day. And I think it will be great for you and your eyes.
Awesome. So there's a term called myopia, right? What is it? What is it really?
Okay, Jason, thanks for that question. Okay, myopia is something really close to my heart. I think in layman's term, it's just called short-sighted. So if you don't mind a bit of Mandarin, it's 近视啦. Everybody is short-sighted nowadays, right? Singapore, we are a myopia capital. That means a lot of people need glasses. So let me give you some statistics. I think P6, primary 6 students, 12 years old, they are about 65% are already myopic, due to, they need glasses due to myopia. And I think when they reach JC and poly level or even university, it's about 80%. So short-sighted really means your eyeball is longer. You see, the thing is, a lot of people think that short-sighted just wear glasses, but the thing is, when your eyeball is longer, it can also result in many other conditions such as retinal detachment, some other eye disease like glaucoma. So all these can lead to blindness, right? All these are eye disease that can lead to blindness. So I think one thing about myopia to take away from here is that it's not just about wearing a pair of glasses, but your eyeball become long, when you have myopia. That's why your friend, the 800%, 1000 degree, right? They need a very thick lens to bend the light to the back. This one, then your eye becomes very small when you put on the glasses. So it means that your eyeball becomes long, and I think this is something that I want to take a chance to let people know.
I see. Okay. Wow, interesting information. Okay. What is something that we don't know about our eyes, and how could we protect it?
Yeah. So basically, a lot of people think that vision test is the same as an eye health exam. So I think vision test, if I can take a chance to let you all know, right, is that it's just about how well we can see. They put in the degree, short-sighted, astig, 老花, so that we can see clearly, right? But eye health exam means we use different machine, different equipment to look at the different structure of the eye. We look at the internal eye health. That means we look at the nerve, the retina to make sure that it's good. Then we look at the exterior eye health. That means the cornea, the front part of the eye, the lashes, the eyelid, to make sure they are healthy as well, right? So that they don't have dryness, we don't have cataract, we don't have diabetic retinopathy. So all these are two different tests. A lot of people think that, hey, I passed my test, I got glasses, I can see clear. But then they never go for the eye health exam. So it's actually two different tests. And why I say that it's important to let people know how to take care of that, right, is because once you're aware of that, then the prevention of eye disease is really then through all these eye health exam. And optometrists, we can do all these exams, right? That's why I say I run a primary eye care clinic. So that really means, right, we are able to do all this eye examination. Don't have to go to the doctor, but we do only the primary screening, right? Then if needed, touch wood, we'll have to send you to the GP lah, if you have diabetes, high cholesterol and things, or if let's say if you have like some other serious conditions, then we have to send you to the eye specialist.
So people nowadays love wearing contact lenses, and might not and may know how to protect their eyes. But do you have any suggestion or recommendation for us to how to protect our eyes by using, if let's say we are using contact lenses?
So for contact lenses, I think one of the things we have to make sure is that you have to purchase from an optometrist. A lot of people go to the optical shop to get contact lenses, but that optician cannot sell you contact lens. I explain to you why. Because to get contact lenses, you have to make sure that the contact lens fit your cornea. Cornea again is this part. I'm not scaring you, okay? So the curvature of the cornea is important to be taken as part of the parameters when we decide which contact lens fit you well. Because not all the contact lens will fit all the people well, right? It depends on your cornea curvature, whether you need dailies or monthly. Because right now a lot of people buy contact lens from online. Then number one, we are not very sure whether the online source is it reliable. Is it there are cases where there are actually imitation of contact lenses, right? And then they realize that the saline they put inside is not sterile. It causes contamination. It can cause an eye infection. Because in Singapore, contact lens is considered a medical device. That means because it comes in contact with your eye, that's why it's called contact lenses, right? And then I think most importantly is that you don't buy from online. Some people, the matter of fact is a lot of people go to JB and buy, right? So
yes.
It got a fraction cheaper. And I think one message that I really want to bring across is you can go there, no problem, right? I think number one is you have to make sure that the optometrists in JB, they do their due diligence in checking the eye health also, because you have to make sure that your eyes look good and feel good. Why I say that is because sometimes the eye got some infection or inflammation and you carry on wearing the contact lens, it can lead to a cornea ulcer, right? And then you just keep wearing it because you want to look beautiful like eyes, right? Then you keep wearing and wearing because you don't want to wear your glasses. Then it can lead to an ulcer and infection, inflammation. So this is something that I want to take a chance to speak to all the audience here, is that contact lens is a medical device. Get a optometrist to help you go for aftercare. Aftercare means that after you wear the contact lens 3 months, 6 months, you need to go back to the clinic or the optical shop to get your eye checked again. Right? And of course, if the power is not right, don't just say, hey, I repeat the order that I have. Then you realize that, 5-6 years, you keep wearing the same degree, you keep wearing the same contact lenses, but in fact, there are a lot of technology that has taken place in the contact lens landscape that can give you a contact lens that is more, wettable, more oxygen permeability, give you extra comfort, but you're still wearing the same lens that you've been wearing for the past 8 to 10 years. So there are a lot of things like, of course, there are also things like, make sure that you clean your contact lens well, rub them, put them in a solution. Your casing must change regularly. Replace them daily. Don't wear 3-4 days. Monthly, don't wear 3-4 months. Then you get infection until your eye pain and sore. Then you start changing them. So in my practice, there are all these kind of things that I can share, which I hope that we can bring value to your audience. Listen.
Yeah, must go and visit you sometime to go and buy those contact lenses.
Okay, wait, one more question. I have this kind of blue lens. Does it help with... I don't wear glasses anymore. So does this kind of blue lens actually help with filtering the blue light? I actually do see the lens with a yellowish tint on it.
Yeah, that's a great question, Ice. Okay, so a lot of people start using this kind of blue light glasses, and I think it's wonderful, right? Because what happens is that when you put on these glasses, right, it's just like when you asked me just now about, people now use a lot of device, what can we do? So apart from turning on the blue light filter in your phone, you can put on this kind of blue light shielding glasses. So most of the time for people like yourself, you don't have a degree, or you wear a 0 degree lens, or you have done LASIK, or even when you wear contact lenses, you can always use this kind of blue light shield. Yeah, you've done LASIK, right?
Yes, my degree was terrible, like 700. So I did LASIK about 5 years ago, and it's wonderful. The first thing, I don't need to reach for my glasses anymore. But I get these glasses is because I'm a graphic artist. I face long hours for doing a lot of graphic and I see a lot of colors. But every now and then I can't really use these glasses to see color because it somehow differs the color as well. So I was wondering, is this actually good for screens? Like for computer desktop screen, you can't like take out the blue light.
Okay, I think that's a wonderful question because the blue light warms image. So what they do is that the blue light, so very quickly, right, without having to go in too much physics, blue light glasses takes out the blue light in the visible light spectrum. Okay, so go back to school, last time we learned about light spectrum, we got the X-ray and the gamma ray that is of the high wavelength, and these are the very dangerous waves. Then of course the easy one, the more relaxed one are the radio waves that are not dangerous. So visible light spectrum means the reason why we are able to see colors and rainbow is because there's the RGB, right, the 7 colors of the rainbow. So when we take out the blue, okay, what's left is actually the yellow and red spectrum. That means you see things a bit more warm. So most of the time when we prescribe this, in my clinic, I have a lot of patients who tell me, say, hey Ken, these blue light glasses, they do wonderfully well. I love it. But of course, for people like yourself, graphic designer, Photoshop, they use a lot of Photoshop, they are photographer, you need to look at the color hue, HUE, and the saturation. Look, what happens is that it makes your white become yellow. Then your judgment of colors all salah. Am I right?
Yes. Then I got to like a lot of them like, So I look very silly sometimes. My colleague will like see me doing that.
Yes. But the glasses look great on you, Eyes. The glasses look great on you.
Thank you.
I add on a bit more about the blue light. Because so what happens is blue light, they got 2 types of blue light, right? One is the harmful blue light, the one that's artificially from a computer and handphone. So that will affect the eyes in terms of causing some fatigue. It will cause the eyes to feel tired, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people go for the blue light option. Another thing about what the internet articles say is that it causes some macular degeneration. So the evidence is not very strong, even though there is some evidence pointing towards it. But this is the harmful one. But the good blue light, right, it helps with something called the circadian rhythm. That means your sleep cycle. So the reason why we cannot use handphone before we sleep is because the blue light from the phone keep telling you that it's still daytime. Then the more phone you use, you thought that you use your phone while then you sleep, then you tired, then you fall asleep, right? But the more phone you use, the more you stay awake because your brain keeps thinking that it's still daytime because a lot of blue light comes from your phone, it enters your eye, and when you use it in the dark, your pupil become very big. When the pupil become big, that means more light can enter into your eye and it can tell your brain that it's still daytime. So that is the circadian rhythm that the blue light can have. It affects the melatonin level, this hormone in our body, right? So it's very, very important that we avoid using phone. And it's important that you have all these blue light filter to help you to protect your eyes.
I see.
So as well, there's the night vision of the handphone, right? They also have that.
Yes, there's 2 types. One is the night mode. Night mode means like the background become black, not so white, right? It's not very bright. Another one is called the night shift function, like your Apple. When you turn on the night shift, you can schedule it one timing to another. Your screen becomes more yellow and warm, a bit like that. It's a bit dark. So some people find it really soothing for the eye. So both helps. So I would advise people to go for both.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any promotions or shout out to share with the audience?
Okay, Ice, thanks for letting me do a shout out. What we can offer for Go Pure customers only, of course, thanks Jason for having me here today, is to have a $49 eye health examination. So the usual price is $90, and working through Go Pure, we are able to offer your customers and friends at $49. So this eye health exam is very important, right? Because we want to know the difference. Let's say, for example, in June 2020, right, we'll give you a report. Then this report we are able to monitor in June 2021, June 2022 with a baseline report, right? We will be able to know whether the eye pressure has changed, whether the cataract, if there's any difference in the maturity level. Because a lot of time people, again, like I said earlier on, a lot of people think that it's just about vision test, see clearly, it can but a lot of times it's about the eye health exam, and we look at the internal eye health, the exterior eye health, to make sure that your eyeball is healthy, to give you good vision. So this is done through this eye health examination, and again it's $49. We go by appointment only, because usually phase 1 and phase 2 we are happy to be still able to open and help our patients. And I think the beautiful thing, because I'm very happy today, what I can do is that every customer who sign up for the $49, we give them a free blue light shielding glasses that is worth $60. So if you think about the value of the glasses, $60, the test is $49. That's the idea, right? So the idea is to make sure that the value that you get is more than what you pay. And I think that the whole idea is this, right? We want to make sure that we advocate primary eye care screening. That means to detect. So the whole message, right, is early screening, early detection, early treatment. So we want to invite all. It's almost, if you think about it, almost that the whole eye test is free, right? So again, we give you the reports. We make sure that we add value to your customers, Jason, and we would love to throw that out for you all, even for your friends and family.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ken, for sharing with us your tips today. Before we wrap things up, what does purity within means to you?
So purity within means prevention. It means taking care of yourself from the way that you eat, the way that you sleep, and the way that you move. That means you need exercise, you need to eat well, you need to have all the right nutrition, all the right supplements, you need to sleep well, right? Because remember, I had a conversation on phone usage, and the first thing we pick up is our phone, the last thing we put down is our phone. Are we doing the right things to help to look at the quality and quantity of sleep? So I think purity within really starts from prevention. That means if you are pure from your body inside, the whole well-being is going to be great. And I think this is something that Jason would always be looking at in terms of adding value to his clients. And that itself is really about making sure that you take the right supplements, look at your nutrients, because eat more sleep is just all the 3 fundamentals to make sure that someone's whole body, physical, emotional, mental is right. And I think this is something that I can answer if you ask me that. Yeah.
Wow, well said. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ice. Thank you.
Thank you all. If you like this episode, please like and share on Facebook. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next episode. Bye.